Next, if you go to your lock screen, you can swipe up to now unlock the camera, and then go to options, and there's a new option for panorama, which is brand new in iOS 6 and the iPhone 5. Now, what a lot of people also don't know, though, is that once you take your panorama, you can also switch it so that it goes the other way. If you basically just tap that arrow, you can now take a panorama going to the left instead of to the right.
The next tip I'm going to show you is something called orientation lock. This is something that I keep on my phone all the time. It just really helps with controlling your phone when there's movement and stuff. So one thing you can do within the browser, we'll say, you can do this in a bunch of different areas within the phone, but in the browser you can actually turn the browser this way and you can see how the page flips. So it's kind of cool. It's a good thing to have. You can have the bigger screen. But let's say you're lying in bed and you don't want your screen to flip. So you're lying this way and you're all of a sudden lying this way, and all of a sudden your screen keeps flipping and you don't want it to flip. What you can actually do is just swipe up from the bottom and bring up your menu right here, and you can see the little lock with the turning thing right there. So we're going to tap that lock now, and it's called Portrait Orientation Lock On. And we'll just tap away to close it down. So now when I flip my phone just like this, you can see it doesn't actually flip. So it's pretty cool. So when you're lying down and whatnot, like I was saying, it will stay at that actual screen and you can scroll through, and it just makes it comfortable. Myself, I personally leave it on all the time, so you can actually see when it's turned on, there'll be a little lock right up there in your corner. So you can actually leave that on all the time, and if you want to turn it off ever again, just swipe up and then just tap that, and there you go, it's off.
Now this is in Apple Maps, which they just released for iOS 6 and the iPhone 5. Now in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see a little 3D option, but a lot of people don't really know how to use this 3D option properly. So what you're going to want to do is click that little page flip, and then hit satellite, which will create a satellite landscape of that area. And then once you've found that area, this is just the Trans-American Pyramid in San Francisco. Once you've found that area, generally with a lot of buildings, just go ahead and tap the little building icon in the bottom left-hand corner next to the location. And then that'll create a 3D landscape of that area. It's very, very cool, and I definitely recommend checking it out, as you can rotate up and down, you can rotate side to side, as you can see here.